I know it's been a minute since I've really made any videos. I've made a few over the wintertime. But you know what? Our wintertime here has really sucked. You know what? The fact is, many of the viewers out there, you guys don't really care about us riding in the wintertime. You want to see us where it's muddy and there's muskeg flying, ripping down trails and hitting mud holes. This year, like since January, I've been sick all the friggin' time. Sucks. It really, really sucks. Ooh, this one's almost gone. May have to grab another one before we're done, but garage beers, they just go down so well, man. They just do. Got a ride tomorrow, and I'm just switching the tires over. I've been riding the MT911s from ITP. They're 30 inches, and they're a real 30-inch tire. They're 10 wides. I've had a few rides on them, and they're so much more fun to trail ride on. They really, really are. But we're going to the ATV park tomorrow, and it's going to be deep, and I need the Assassinators just to have the ground clearance, and therefore the snorkel clearance.
All right. Your winch works now? Perfect.
In some of the deep spots. But here's what really sucks. It's snowing out right now. It's cold. It's been cold for like the last 24 hours, below freezing. They're calling for 10 to 15 centimeters of snow, which is 4 to 6 inches of snow, and it's going to be below freezing all night. And tomorrow it's going to warm up around noon, 2 o'clock, just above freezing. But that means it's going to be snowy and icy. And I almost want to cancel the friggin' thing, but I know there's some people coming from out of town that are really looking forward to riding with me, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's go back a year or so ago. I sat in the garage here and I said my goal was I want to go out and I want to ride with Ostracruiser and the crew. And I was serious about that. I don't take that lightly. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. But something came up and I finally decided to go for it, and it has to do with my job. I've mentioned sometimes, some of you might know, I'm a firefighter in the city of Kingston, Ontario. And I finally decided to work my way towards being an officer. I kind of put it off for many, many years. Anywho, the competition and the testing was exactly at the time when I needed to go in May to go out west. And then it turns out too, there was a whole bunch of people from Ontario that were gonna go, and everyone canceled their plans. So that's just the way it was. I was really disappointed, but the testing that I had to do took a lot of work, a lot of studying, a lot of work. Not that I didn't. I mean, I've been on the job for like 20 years, but going through the process and interviewing and oral exams, and it's something you don't do regularly. It's tough on you. Anyway, so I got through that, and so now I'm an acting captain, and I'm really excited about it. I'm enjoying it, and I put a lot of work and time is going into preparing for that job. So I've taken a little bit of time away from, working on the computer and editing videos and that sort of thing. But I really wanted to focus getting back to, getting out there and being more regular. Like, that's my commitment to you guys, the viewers. That's what I want to do. But here's the conundrum. What type of videos to make? When I do riding videos the last year and a half or so, they really don't do that great. They really don't. What videos that do well, when I talk about reviews of different machines, maybe some tires, talking about some maintenance items, those types of things, that's what it seems like people want. Or I shouldn't say what people want. People want both things. However, you kind of get in a category, you get categorized by YouTube, and that's where they sort of slot you in. I have some videos, if you do searching about Can-Am Renegades, you'll probably find NOS comes up pretty quick, and Ostracruiser, and then I got some videos that come up pretty quick in the Google search too. So that's pretty cool. So the challenge is to try to make some different style videos, and I just haven't had the time or energy or desire to put the time in to do it. I don't know what it is. I want to. But sometimes you got to take a little bit of pull back. You got to pull back a bit. And I think too, I've been doing the YouTube for over 4 years. We're coming up on year 5, I think. I'd have to do the math. Wait a minute. 19. Yeah, so in May, middle of May this year, it'll be 5 years of doing YouTube videos. And let me tell you, I enjoy the process so much. But truth be told, it gets disheartening when you have some upswing and then things sort of go down and it feels like you just can't get it back up again. And then you go and watch videos of some channels and you're like, what the F? How does this video, which sucks, like literally sucks, gets X number of views? So, you know what, you can't worry about that stuff, and I really don't, but you can't help but compare yourself to other people. All right, so when it comes to some planned rides for this upcoming 2024 riding season, I don't have anything concrete in stone yet, but I am definitely going to be riding with the boys from Let Dirt Fly, Seth and Marshall. Yeah, I can't wait. J Mighty 93, I know for sure he wants to come up and ride the May long weekend. The other guys, I'm not sure. I got to touch base with them. I've been chatting with them. I know they've been busy on their channel. Seth got himself a POS Renegade, and they're going to make it into something good. So hopefully that all goes well for them. I really want to work on some collaborations with other YouTubers. And I'm talking about true collaborations where you work on a video together. I don't have anything set yet, but I've been in talks with Kyle from Mainville ATV and Outdoors. Him and Cass have moved from the west back to Ontario. They're near Ottawa, and I'm definitely going to hook up with those guys for at least one ride for sure, hopefully more. I know Kyle said he's got a swamp on his property and he's going to need some help checking it out and getting it broke in, and I said, yeah, I would definitely be down for that. I also want to get together with a guy. I just met him briefly once last year. His name is Jake. He is from the channel Rips, Fish, and Trips. He's also on the Instagrams, and we're going to hook up. He's in Ontario as well, so we should be able to make that work. Looking forward to getting together with him and spending a little more time than a 5-minute chat out in the muskeg. One of the other things that I also want to accomplish this year for a collaboration is to get together with Brian from Bun for Part Numbers. Maybe we can work on something. We were talking about, he's really into doing some camping and riding, so hopefully we can get our schedules together and make that happen. I'm sure we will. I've rode with Brian Fleeter and Dan from Project Vengeance, Chris Kostoff, Brandon from BVS, off-road with his Polaris. Now, I've rode with those guys a bunch of times, but you know, we've never really worked on a video together. So hopefully we can do that. And also, one of the guys I've rode with a few times, his name's Marty Plato, and he has he's got a really good background in video and photography production. So you know, we talked a little bit about, you know, maybe want to do a little more of like a documentary style, movie kind of style type of thing. That would be really cool. That would definitely take some work and some planning to do that, but I'm all for that. But like I've said in the past, when it comes to doing a ride, I like to try to just ride and kind of get some filming. But I think this year I'm going to slow things down and let everyone know, okay, we're going to stop here and we're going to try to set up for some shots. And if anybody else wants to do that, you know, plan it out a little bit. Try not to do that too much, but in order to capture some of the best things, is to try to plan it out and get some planned shots. And then again, also, there's the things that just happen, but you got to be ready for it. And that isn't always easy. Let me tell you. The big thing that I really want to try to do is, I said before, last year, I really want to go and ride with Austin Cruiser. And I'm committed to trying to make that happen this year. My plan is to go in October for Skegtober out there. The stars have aligned. My work schedule, I got time off, when Thanksgiving is, and when my grandson, yes, I have a grandson, it's going to be his 2nd birthday in early October. So I can physically make it work, but I need your help. I have merch. You people buy merch. I make a little bit of money. The more and more people that do that, that'll help me get some funds to go out there. Because if I drive, one, I need some people to drive with that are committed. And if there's people that live in my area or along the way that are seriously want to go, send me a message, DM me on Facebook or Instagram, and let's talk about it. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. But driving from my place, it's at least 30 hours drive. The other option is to have my ATV shipped out to Saskatchewan, and then I fly. There's a lot of logistical things. Got to get a place to stay, got to rent a vehicle, probably a truck so I can pick up your ATV, get it to where I need to go. Cost-wise, that's probably the most effective, but yeah, it's not going to be cheap, but I really want to do it, and like I said, I need your help. So out there, I have a website, adventuresthisway.com. I got t-shirts, I got my wipers for wiping off your goggles, your face, your hands, or whatever. I've got tons of those things. They're very inexpensive, so frickin' buy them, okay? Please. I'd like to get some hoodies, like this Ostercruiser one here. I wear this thing all the time. And it's not just because it's got Ostercruiser written on it, because most people in my life, they have no idea who Ostercruiser is. But the hoodie brand, this hoodie is so comfortable, man. Like I'm trying to find this hoodie so I can get it done and get my logo put on it. All right, so the next step is I want to ask you, what do you want to see me do? What do you want to see me accomplish? Are there things you want me to do with the Renegade? It's pretty much done. I'm happy with the way it is. Maybe some cosmetic changes. I want to do some colorizing. I definitely need to powder coat the wheels. They're trashed. They really are trashed. But I definitely want to change the color up of the rings, the beadlock rings. I'm thinking about going white. Let me know what you think of that. If you have a color of my beadlock rings for the wheels, what color do you think I could go? Maybe you go yellow, you could go red, you could go white. I'm really thinking white would look good. I like to get a little bit more white in the machine. I'd like to get the plastics painted, and I'm just sick of the yellow. There's too much yellow on it. I want to powder coat the shock springs, white, black, I don't know. Give me some suggestions on what colors you think I should do with that, and I'll take it under advisement. Plan to do some work on the 570 back there. I want to get it tuned. I want to get an ECU tuned, bump it up to the 650. That engine is. I want to get probably go for a CV Tech clutch on it, and I want to put those 30-inch MT 911 tires on it. I think that would make it work really, really well. Yes, I do. Anybody out there that's got a 570/650? You got any ideas or thoughts on what else it may need? Let me know. I would be happy to listen to it. All right, so I've been blabbing on here for a little while, but I just want to take a moment and say thanks so much for all of you for watching and the continued support. And again, when I am out there riding and I meet some people that are fans, it makes me feel so warm inside that they enjoy what I'm doing, and it keeps me going. So I think I maybe need some of that. I need some of that, you know. I need some of that. Pump my tires a little bit. Say, hey man, we enjoy what you're doing, so keep it up. And I'm like, okay, I will. I really, really will. What I wanted to leave you guys with is a short little tribute to a number of the people that I rode with last year. And here it is.
Oh, Don's gonna be pinned, buddy. Oh yeah.
Let's get the commentary going.
Don's gonna be wide.
Well, Dan, now that you're in possession of Don's camera, we can essentially do whatever we want. But at the end of the day, we all know that Don is gonna...
Thanks so much for coming along for the ride with me, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.